Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Shannon with Intentionally Designed. I don't expect that this is going to be a super long video because it's just going to be these two pages. So I am using the Planner Kit 751L-4. I love these because it just brings so much color to this. And I've been trying, if you saw my other videos, I had been trying to figure out a way to incorporate my Moxie life into my Erin Condren, and I just don't like it. I've tried to pull out the pages of the composition notebook and put, tape them in. I've tried to handwrite it. I'm like, I feel like it's just so much unnecessary time spent doing that. So I have decided to get the Moxie Life Planner, but not in place of my Erin Condren. Because I love my Erin Condren, I need my Erin Condren. It is the daily format, and I need that just because I have so much that needs to get done in a day, and I need to be able to track it and, all of the things. So I got a horizontal layout, and I will be using it for journaling. I am not a big journaler, so it's just like a small space. It's not huge. It's like, I don't know, probably like this many lines, so I think that I'll be able to at least jot down some thoughts, and if it's not that, then maybe it will be like a brain dump section, because I am trying to work in brain dumping and must do projects. I am trying to work in brain dumping to help me in the mornings to just kind of get my brain ready for the day, and in a healthy mindset. I this year have really worked on mindset, so that's why I'm starting brain dumping. My life coach suggested it, and I have been doing it in the mornings. So that is what I'll be using my Moxie Life for, as well as my goal planning for the new year. So I'm so excited, and I'll probably film those videos or the setups of them in here, in the YouTube, in my channel, just in case somebody else out there is, working on goals and maybe doesn't know where to start or how to start, or that, I always, for example, make a vision board and I don't get anywhere on my vision board, because that's how I felt. And I think a lot of people feel that way, because it's not just, one and done, right? You have to actually make action steps. And so that's what Moxie Life really helps you to do. So, yeah, I am waiting for my planner to get here, and I'm so excited, and I just cannot wait for it. So here, I'm going to write out my Thanksgiving dinner menu. And I don't know what that is yet. And then what I do for here is I just made this on Avery sticker paper because I needed something that specifically worked for me, and this does. I know that a lot of the sticker kits have these, but I needed mine, like, of course, in a specific way. For my brain. And then I like to put down one of these. It's kind of like that writing. So let's go with maybe that one. Yeah, let's kind of match it a little bit. A little. It's not the same, but here's there. So that's just how I track my bills, the paying of the bills, and the that they, you know, get how do you say, that they come out of the bank account, right? I want to be able to track that they've been withdrawn from the account, and that's how I do it. I do it in there. I wonder, oh, I forgot this. I'll have to go back and put that on my monthly. So here, I'm also going to go back to the old format that I was doing here, which I don't really have a washi, so I think this is super cute that I have here. So I have like a bunch of washies here. I think this one is cute, and I think this one is cute with the pumpkins. I feel like this one is going to be a little better, but let's see. Let's not jump to conclusions. Let's see. Yeah, this one to me is better. See, this is what I used for the trip tracking, so I think I'm going to use this one. So I'll put that here. And so at work, I am writing out SOPs, and therefore I want to track them here. I've decided that I want to track which ones I'm writing, which are still in process. Ooh, I'm gonna need two. Don't you think? I need two. Let's, how about that? I could layer it with that. That might give like a nice little contrast. I like contrast. Good. Yeah, that's fine. What do you think? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, where's my little ruler? I know that I got all these like fancy cutter things, and then I watched somebody do it this way, and I'm like, that is genius, and I don't need all those little fancy cutters. So here we go. I think I need to put this over that. My gosh. My gosh. I'll stick it right here on my light. And how's that better? Like, I don't put my face over top because I'm like, I don't want my head to get in the view, but then it makes it hard for me to see. Also because I'm kind of blind. And then my cat's hair right there. Ah, Pandora. If you have a cat, you know the struggle is real. Can I do this? I did. Okay. That worked. And back to this. Here we go. Much better, I think. I like that better. Much, much better. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. But now I gotta rip this side off because that will make me nuts. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's it. I'm not gonna go crazy anymore. Not gonna go crazy. That's gonna drive me crazy. Literally saying I'm not gonna go crazy, and Yeah, I am. I gotta redo it. I cannot handle it. It's fine. It is okay. Makes the video a little longer, I guess. Okay, start over, Shannon. Start over. All right, starting again. We will go there's that one. Oh my God. This is not meant. It's not meant to go over it. And you're probably watching. No, you just tore it up. I'm gonna deal with it. I'm just gonna deal with it. That is what happens when you think to yourself, oh my God, I got other things I gotta do. Fine. It is fine, right? But let's put this one down here just to kind of balance it out. Yeah. Sure, that looks pretty. Okay. That is going to be pretty. Boop. But yeah, using this, so easy. So easy. Okay, so here I am going, oh, that's part of the SOPs that I'm going to write. I think there is, do I have anything here that says this month? Erin's to do, day off, don't forget. Habits this month. I literally have one. It's fine. It's great. It's perfect. That's all I need. Okay. I'll put it there on the line. Yay, so cute. Okay. So here on my little kit, I have all of these adorable little things. So I'm going to put those down. Here. And I'll do like a little pattern. So I will alternate just to kind of give it a little cutesy to it. You might be wondering, oh my goodness, because you see all of these, you might think to yourself, oh my gosh, are you going to write all of those SOPs? Well, you know, sometimes an SOP might be super short and then one might be kind of long. So, yeah, I can get that many done because it is never ending. Never ending. Okay. So adorable. I love these little stickers. So this was the page that I was using to put the goals for the Moxie Life into it. And look, it's stuck on me. Like I said, I just discovered that I liked how I started out the year using it this way. It's just like a really great way for tracking purposes. So I decided to go back to it this way. And then I think what I'll do is with my Moxie Life goals, I'll write them into my planner, and then because each area in Moxie Life has a color code to it. So like for example, yellow is personal. I'll put those goals into my agenda, and then what I'll do is I will highlight them with the Moxie Life highlighters to make sure that I you know, that it stands out, and then I'll put like, you know, like a cute little, I don't know, heart or something for it to be checked off. So that's what I'll do there. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I need that space for writing. So I'll put this one down here. Completes the pattern. Actually, now I will be able to use this last little ribbon here. Okay, so here will be the SOP, and then I want to write, how do I want to do this? Because I need enough space for this. All right, so I'll do it this way. Completed. Not complete. Oh, no, I know how I did it. I just wrote completed and I put a yes and a no. That's how I did it. Okay. Completed. Yes. No. So that's really all the space you need, like a Y and an N. Okay. So now, let me see. Here. Up. Is that straight? Shoot. Here. Well, here won't get away. There we go. And I'll put a highlight there. Just, I don't like how this is. This is weird. I want it more in the center. So, OP. And then, should I use yellow? Should I use orange? Or should I use the green? I think the green will pull out that green. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use that one. Okay, so let's just go across and go across again. And the final cross here. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm gonna put a black line here because I wanna use this for something. I just don't know what. I don't know how I'm gonna use that. There we go. And then I feel like this needs to be blacked too. Just to kind of, maybe I should do it here too, to tie it all together. That's kind of nice. So I had a goal, which is totally off topic, but I had this goal to, this is strange now. That's fine. I'll just erase. Look at that, see? Okay, next time I'll do better. I'm not gonna let this stress me out. I was gonna say, I had a goal to watch 31 scary movies in October, and with everything, I couldn't get it done. So, the question is, should I watch 31 scary movies to make up in November? The things I think about. Anyway, so this section I am going to use for something. I'm not sure what, but this is the layout. I think it came out great. I may come along if I find some Thanksgiving stickers and put them in, but it is perfect. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a like and subscribe. Have a great day.